name's Heidi, and welcome to Tai Chi Foundations. This is a class that focuses on relaxation through breath and mind-body awareness. The main principles of Tai Chi are breathing to quiet the mind, weight transference, which comes from tall postures, being aligned as best you can, and Jing, mindful movement. As we work through tonight's class, we'll learn a few moves standing still, which we call Qigong. And as we do our warm-up, you may be familiar with some of those moves when we add direction in the end. We'll work through quite a few different moves. Don't worry if you don't get them all. While you're on demand, you can always hit pause and rewind, right? Consider joining live, and then we can interact and help you make the best of moving your energy. Qi and Tai Chi is actually, Qigong is QI, for our energy flow through our meridians, pretty much from our head to our toe, our thumbs, our fingers. All of them are pathways that lead to our internal 5 elements or major organs of our body. You can always join my Qigong for Health meditation class that goes a little deeper into those meditations. With that being said, always follow your physician restrictions, recommendations, guidelines, and let's get going at listening to our bodies, quieting that mind. Standing in your tall postures, trying to align that ear over shoulder, shoulder over hip, hip over knee, knee over ankle. And shifting that focus to that breath and your relaxed stance. Inhale through that nose, exhale through the nose if you can. Everything is done to the best of your ability. No one is perfect. We should always be improving. Simply just standing and relaxing, taking that time to focus on your breath. Lifting those arms gently here at what we call our dantian, making maybe a little triangle right below your belly button. 3 finger depths below is our dantian. And as we inhale, you can breathe 2 ways. Reverse breathing, we draw in, lift up. And as you exhale, let it all relax. Inhale, draw in and up. Exhale, let it go. Now, does that bring tension in your body? Let's try the other normal breathing. As you inhale, expand that abdominal wall. And as you exhale, draw that abdominal wall in. Noticing how long does it take for you to fill your lungs, and how long does it take for you to let that air out. Drifting those arms up, gliding that chin in as we gather in the good. Push away, let go of your bad. Tuck that chin to chest. Maybe even wiggle those fingers. Let everything flow. flowing with that inhale and that exhale. Starting to rotate through that neck, looking from one side of the room to the other. Gliding palm past palm, connecting your lifelines. Arms gently up those sides, roll those shoulders. Reverse that shoulder roll. Are you getting a little more limber with each breath? And starting to open those arms like the wings of a bird. A little sinking and rising through those knees. Imagine soaring with the eagles. Step a little wider and start to weight shift side to side, letting those arms just flow. Bring those hands together. A little quick toss up. Descend down your mountain, side to side weight shifting. Starting to figure eight through those hips. You can let those arms just rest on your hips as you get them going. Remember those knees. Let that shoulder roll and follow from the hips, or dantian actually. Bring that back the opposite way, training the brain. By training our left and right sides of our brain, we help reduce our fall risk. Spreading those arms or your wings, reaching for the earth and sky. Come together, tighten those abs without curling your spine. Remember that posture, tall, drawing in and out. Rounding that spine now and releasing your hugs like you're hugging a big old oak tree. Bring both arms together. Let them just flow. Pushing open your door. I like to think of it as riding the waves of the ocean. One arm, one leg, just gently through that wave. Both together, sinking, dropping off our toxins, letting the earth renew. Holding on to that energy ball as we turn our heart from one side of the room to the other, we rotate around our moon, embracing our moon. Cycling through the day and night between sun and moon. And circling that breath. Again, pay attention to those thumbs pointing into your heart, out to the world. Those fingers are connected to our meridians and they allow our energy to flow. Scooping up, piercing that cloud, pushing those storm clouds out of the way. And back to our transitional move. Open and close. Are you a little more limber now? We'll come back revisiting that. Spreading our wings or reaching for the earth and sky throughout our workout. And some of our arms move similar in waving hands like clouds as embracing the moon. As we open, we expand those lungs, and as we close, we bring them tight together, finding our internal strength. And let's step a quarter turn to the side. Just hold that pose. Your palm is kind of angled as we lift up, and we can cross at our palms. You don't have to touch them. Imagine you're stroking down a horse's mane as you're lifting that mane, letting it just drift off of your hand, flowing with that breath. It's called parting the wild horse's mane. Slowing that movement down. Tai Chi is very slow. You can gently turn your head, following each hand. Coming together. Spread those wings. This time you can weight shift. Remember our weight shift in the beginning? Can you lift that leg like you have a string attached, arm to leg? And take that to the opposite side, gently lifting up past those palms. Feel your energy flowing. Your elbow is slightly flexed but still open, letting that pathway flow. Our elbows is where a lot of our lymph gets stuck. Flowing with that breath. Together. Let's spread those wings. Can you lift that leg? Do you have the balance? Do you need a support surface? And moving into what we call brush knee play lute. So you spiral those arms, one hand over that thigh as the other one pushes away. And then you draw back, kind of like a bow and arrow. You can wiggle those fingers as though you're playing a string instrument. I like big arm movements, but it's not necessary. You can be right here. Let's flex and extend, dynamically lunge through that leg. Flowing with that breath. Are you still breathing? Now, coming forward. This one's simple. We just squat down, push away in that circular pattern. Just like in our warm-up, circle breath. Only this time your palms are facing forward instead of in. Okay. A lot of Tai Chi has spirals, depending on the style you're practicing. Circular patterns. nothing sharp and forced. And let's go to the opposite way. Brush knee, play lute. Now we can add on another piece. We didn't do this on the other side, but it flows easier when you add a direction. So quarter turn, glide over that forearm, turn it over, glide again. That actually moves your lymphatic energy. Again, right past that elbow, bring that up, even to your shoulder, so it comes back to your heart. For our purpose, you really only need to be basically to the elbow. And then we would add a gentle block. Our fist is big enough for a finger to fit through. And a block and a punch. And then we push that mountain. So it'll make more sense when we add direction to do those parries and that little something extra at the end before we return back. Now, let's embrace our moon as well. Again, rotating through that waist, standing tall. And our next one, our legs just kind of rock back and forth. Our palm faces in instead of on an angle, it's facing in. The other one's facing that palm and we swipe down. They call it stroking the bird's tail. Again, you can be here. You can make those arms a little bit bigger. That elbow, it's not tight, your shoulder's not tight, right? You're flowing with your breath. And coming forward, waving hands like clouds. So as you turn your heart from one side of the room to the other, and then you change hands. The one that's on top is the direction you're turning. And we can progress that to palms facing out, especially if you have arthritis. It might be more comfortable to only do one direction. I myself prefer the palm in, swipe down like we've been doing a lot of, right? That lifeline passing lifeline. A little gentle weight shift. And then let's connect our yin and yang. So we draw that energy up, we pivot, we push away what we don't need. Send that off for the universe to reconcile. That open and close. Let's do the stroke the bird's tail on the other side. Sink back and forth. Waving hands like clouds, whatever you want with your hands. Connect your yin and yang, and then we'll move into adding a little direction to each of those moves. So I'm going to come to one side of my camera lens, and we'll start kind of with those heels together, connecting our meridians. And as we sink into our little belly, let's turn that in, drift those arms up over our circle, our energy ball. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. We typically do this in sets of 3. Now we'll laterally step, parting that horse's mane. Lightly, lightly step with your foot, maybe toe to heel. Was that 2 or 3? 3. Let's let our white crane flash its wings, separating that earth and sky. Open, inhale, close, exhale. Part that horse's mane, gently lifting up. Don't let that foot slide. Pick that up. Again. Let your white crane flash its wings. Open and close. Let's repeat. Lightly stepping and lifting. Spread those wings. Inhale, exhale. Spread those wings. Inhale, exhale. Brush knee, play lute, follow step, and then step through as you glide, glide, step, block, and push that mountain as you pivot forward. That one's a little more complicated. Let's repeat that brush knee, play that lute, your feet follow those arms. Repeat, brush knee, follow step, play lute, follow step. Lightly step through as you glide, glide, block, and punch, push. One more time. So, hand over thigh, push your stop sign away, pull back. Step, glide, block, punch, and push. Inhale, exhale. Brush knee, play lute, follow step, step, glide, step, block, punch, push. All right, open and close. We can embrace our moon and turn from one side of the room to the other. And then we'll move on to what we call stroking the bird's tail. So this one, our footsteps will be kind of that weight shift back and forth. Remember our principle of posture. And when you step through, we're also stroking the bird's tail. So remember that one is down. And I pretend my bird jumps from one hand to the other. And I have to stroke its tail. Now, as we pivot, we push the mountain. You cross one hand over the other and just let your birds fly. Remember, kind of like those shadows on the wall, right? Think of a bird flying. Okay? So, that open and close. Feel your weight shift back and forth as you stroke that bird's tail. pivot forward. The foot furthest away from me should be the one that sets you up for turning forward. If you land this way, right, you're pretzeled. So the leg furthest away is the last step. That's where the sequence of 3 comes in handy. Let's come back, that open and close. Stroke that bird's tail. If you want, you can kind of turn that toe out, but then when you turn forward, it needs to come in. Whoop, let's let those birds fly. Inhale, exhale, stroke that bird's tail. Yeah, I think that third step, your toe stays forward. The other 2, you can turn your toe out for a wider base of support. Let's try it. As you weight shift back, turn the forward toe out. Stroke that bird's tail. Third step, toe stays forward. Let those birds fly. Did that feel better? Let's try it again. Inhale, exhale. Next we'll do that waving hands like clouds. So your choice on those hands. We're still rotating our heart from one side of the room to the other, sidestepping. And then we weight shift, gliding, connecting our yin and yang. Open and close. Waving hands, coming back. Side to side. Inhale, exhale. Now we're coming near to a close, so let's try and let it just flow all together. I'm going to give you very little cues. Like I said, you're on demand. You can always hit pause and repeat. I recommend practicing Tai Chi every day for maybe 15 up to 30 minutes, and you'll start to be familiar with the moves, and then it'll help you open and let your chi flow. Remember, quieting that mind, right? Parting the horse's mane. White crane flashes its wings. Brush knee, play lute. Stroke that bird's tail. Let those birds fly. And I'm running out of space, right? Waving hands like clouds. And we'll connect that yin and yang. Coming back. So maybe make smaller footsteps to use your space, bigger if you have a lot of space. Parting that horse's mane. White crane flashes its wings. Inhale, exhale, brush knee, play lute. Push mountain. Stroke that bird's tail. Let your birds fly. And waving hands. Connect your yin and yang. joining me for Tai Chi foundations or basics. Wake that back up by tapping and feeling your mobility. How flexible are you now? Letting go of your past, grabbing your inspiration, letting your energy flow. And bring those palms together. Bring down that inspiration from the universe. Release it to your heart. Pull out the love from your heart. Release that to the universe. Find the love from the hearts of the world you encounter. Release that to the universe. Open your thumbs. Come through. Gather the smiles from your hearts. Release them to the world. Gather the smiles from the hearts of the world. Bring them into yours. Namaste. Thanks for joining me on demand. Consider joining me live one